Hello, thank you for watching the Night Coder channel where people can learn how to code. In this video, we are going to be going over some basic commands. These commands are pretty basic, but are very useful when using the Linux operating system. You may need to install some packages before you continue. I will list the commands to install the required packages at the top of the video notes. Just run these commands to be sure. Don't worry, we will go over the yum command in a future video. Feel free to follow along with me as I use the commands. Man, short for manual. Manual pages that are helpful to know how to use a command. So let's man or manual date. See, it brings up a big manual. So there's the description. There's the options. And then yeah. Let's do the date command. So there's the date. Let's date -d tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. Commands are much more useful with flags. So I'm gonna do a big complex command. You don't have to understand it. See? This shows us the date simplified yesterday. So yesterday was November 14th, 2020. So let's do the alias command. The alias command makes a very, very long command very short. So if you hit the up arrow, that will bring up the command you just used. So alias makes a command short. See, so now that we did the alias command, let's just type in yd, which is what we used right here. See? yd. Let's do yd. And did the exact same command. It did the exact same command as it did when we did that big long command. So let's clear. That clears the string. Now I am going to cd into my home directory sandbox. Alright, let's cd into sandbox. See, let's cd into sandbox. And then let's make a file called headtail. Nano headtail.txt. So let's make a file with just 15 lines. So let's make a file with 15 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and finally 15. So Control X, yes, enter. Now let's headtail.txt. Remember, you can use tab to autocomplete. Head lists the first 10 lines of the file. So see, the first 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's tail. Headtail.txt. Remember, use the tab to autocomplete. See, it only does the last 10 lines of a file. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lines. Let's copy head tail. Let's just copy head tail.txt. Let's copy it. And let's copy it into a new file called head tail copy. Head tail copy.txt. I'm gonna ls. See, we have headtail.txt and headtailcopy.txt. Now I'm going to nano headtailcopy.txt, and then let's just change one line, like say change 15 to 16. 13, 14, 16. I know it doesn't make sense. Enter. Now let's diff, which diff means see the difference between two files. So diff, there's two f's, remember, diff, and then headtail.txt, headtailcopy.txt. See, it says the difference right here. It says that the difference 15, 16. We changed 15 to 16. Remember, the difference between the two is 15. It's 16 instead of 15. Alright, so I'm going to clear. Let's sleep 5. Sleep 5. Which means we do absolutely nothing for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? It didn't do anything until what? It didn't do anything until 5 seconds was over. Let's sleep, say, 1,000. This could take a while. But let's Control Z. So hit Control Z. And then BG. So we pause the current process, which is the sleep process, and then run it in the background. So that means that it's not completely done. It's not completely done, but it's still going, but it's doing it in the background. That's PS. So list our processes. See? There it is. Sleep. You might have a lot more processes running than me though. Select PS and then pipe. Pipe run. So we're going to pipe it and then grep sleep to find it. We don't want to scroll through all of those. We don't want to scroll through all of those processes, do we? So grep sleep, and then see, there's sleep right there. So we listed our processes and then found sleep in it. See? Now let's FG, which means push our process into the foreground. So put it from the background to the foreground. FG. Great. So now we're still sleeping. Okay. And then we know the number. See, for me it's 463. It'll be different for you. So kill 463 or whatever your thing is. Wait. Okay, see, it's not doing anything. We can't kill it. So, I'm going to Control Z it again. Control Z, and BG, which moves it to the background. But now that we know what... So, mine is 463. So now that we know what its number, we can kill it. So kill, and then for me it's 463. It'll be different for you. Kill 463. There it is. Now let's PS. Let's PS and then grab sleep again. Nothing. We killed the process. Alright, let's clear again. And then let's curl. Curl. Let's say Google. So www.google.com, which accesses and then transfers its code over to my screen. So let's do it. So curl www.google.com. Oh, jeez. See, it's Google's code. It's a lot of code. So let's clear, because that took up a lot of space. Took a lot of space on the computer screen. And then I'm going to do curl www.google.com and then redirect it, which is shown by the more symbol. Redirect it to curl. Let's make a file called curl google.txt. See, so we're running the command, then we're redirecting the text into a file called curl google.txt. So let's cat, short for concatenate, curl google.txt. See, there's all the long text again. There it is again. We concatenated it. Let's clear again. And then let's do a different one. Curl. I'm going to do HTTP stash So I'm going to curl this big long link. Going to type in this big long link. See, so I'm just going to do that command. I'll put the link in the description. And then I'm going to save a file called output names.zip. Okay, so it's downloading all of it. It's downloading all of the stuff. And then I'm going to ls. We have curl google.txt, headtail.txt, headtail copy.txt, and then names.zip. I'm going to clear. cd into sandbox. Let's make a new directory inside of sandbox called names directory. mkdir names dash directory, or dir names dir. Let's move names.zip, move names, move names.zip to the directory names directory. Now let's ls. See, it's not there anymore. Let's set cd into names directory. Let's ls. Where's names.zip? Let's unzip names.zip. So unzip names.zip. Wait, it's a lot. See? And then let's ls again. See, there's all that files. Although all of these files right here. All of those files are now in here. So let's grep the word Daniel. Grep the word Daniel in everything, which we're going to look for the name Daniel in all of those files. Yikes. See, it found tons and tons of Daniels, or variation of Daniels. So a lot of Daniels. And see, we're looking through all these name files, these baby name files. All these files of over the years what babies were named. There's a lot of Daniels out there. So let's grep Daniel again, but then pipe it, and then do a word count. WC-L, which we're counting how many words. So we're going to count how many lines have it. 774 lines with the name Daniel in it. That's a lot. So let's clear. And then let's ping. Let's ping www.google.com. See? We're trying to reach it. So we're sending bytes to Google. So we're basically saying, our computer's basically saying, hi, are you there? And then Google's computer saying, yes, I'm here. Hi, are you there? Yes, I'm here. And so on. Okay, so let's see what it looks like if they don't respond. Blah blah 123.com. See? It's not responding. They're not responding. So we sent the message saying, hi, are you there? And then it's saying, and then it's not responding. So I'm going to clear again because that was a lot of stuff. Clear. So what? Let's do password, which changes our password. Normally we wouldn't want to do this. So we're changing our root password. So I'm going to do password. Yeah, it's not a good password, so I'm just going to type password again. See? Now our new root password is password. You might have to do it twice, because it's not a very good one. Now I'm going to clear again. And then cd into let's cd back into sandbox. So we cd'd into sandbox. Let's make a directory. mkdir sort example. I'm going to make a directory called sort example. Alright, so there's sort example. Let's cd into it. Cd sort example. Now we're in it. Now I'm going to do the touch command, which makes a bunch of files in completely random order. See, so I'm going to touch a bunch of files, which makes files in completely random order. So touch all these all these letters. So list dash rt. See, it made all these files in random order. And then list dash rt, and then type in sort. See, now it's all sorted in alphabetical order, which in this case it is alphabet. So it's kind of easy to sort it in alphabetical order. So let's clear again. Clear. Let's cd back into sandbox. So now we're in sandbox. Let's make a new directory, tree example. mkdir tree example. I know the name's kind of weird, but you'll see soon. You'll see what it means soon. Now, let's make a directory called tree example /dir1. Okay? I made a new directory called tree example directory 1. Now I'm going to do it again /directory A. See? So I'm going to touch it. And then let's make another directory called tree example. Let's make another directory. Make a directory tree example dash directory 2. Then let's do it again, except directory B. And then we're going to touch tree example directory dir2 dirb b. And then let's ls. Now I'm going to tree example, which views all the directories and files. See, it views them in order. So directory 1, directory A, directory 2, directory B, B. See? There's 4 directories. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 files, which are A and then B. So I'm going to clear. So we're going to nano or create a new file. Tree example 2 .bash. So we're creating a new file. I'm just going to, so you can copy and, so do what I do. See, I just copied and pasted all this stuff. I copied and pasted this stuff. See, it's the exact same thing we did before. So when you're done with that, Control X, yes, and then enter. And then we're going to chmod, chmod. We're going to chmod 750. Don't worry about this. We'll go over in detail later. Tree example 2.bash. So we're going to chmod 750 tree example 2.bash. Okay? That makes the file executable. We'll go over this. Remember, like I said, we'll go over this in detail later. And then /, we're going to and /tree example 2.bash. Okay? This executes the command in this directory. See, look, what we did earlier that took forever is all right here, and we just ran just one line. We ran just one line, and it did all that stuff we did earlier. And that's it. We now know how to use all sorts of cool Linux commands that make our life easier. That's all I have for today. Thanks for joining me on the Night Coder.